And it kind of looks like my camera's a little dirty.
Okay.
Excuse me. Pardon my wipe.
What?
How does that look? Does that look? I'm using different lights today. It looks just like a lot better, right?
Yeah.
Like it's less orange. It's like Christmas time. Even though we haven't even had Thanksgiving yet.
I know. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
We haven't even had Thanksgiving yet.
I really can't stay.
Oh, name the song. If people can't name the song, that would be kind of sad. Hi, One-Eyed. One-Eyed Willie is here. Let me do a quick little.
I really can't stay.
And done.
I don't know how I feel about that song though.
I know a lot of people
are. I don't hear. I mean, I hear it, but I don't hear it.
We are rolling in celebration of 1,000 subscribers. Come hang out.
Well, surprise! That was our announcement.
Huh?
Well, surprise! That was our announcement.
Well, it's one of many. We have lots of announcements. Don't be. Am I going to pick you up today? Is that what I'm here for?
You know what? Thank you. We're done. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
We could close it up.
We gotta go. Bye. Let me do my promoting. Welcome everybody to Delulu Canoes. Normally we do this on Tuesdays, but I am leaving tomorrow for somewhere. Actually, I'm leaving like right after this. Why did I say tomorrow? Right. Leaving. So we had to move it up, and we might as well celebrate today because we had 1,000 subscribers. So congrats, we did it. Woo!
Way to go. We did it.
This is your first time joining our live stream. We sometimes read the chat, and we talk about. We actually do read the chat.
We read it a lot.
We read the chat a lot. Don't be discouraged. But we talk about like pop culture, news, things that's going on with us in our lives, where the normal scheduled uploads are like interviews, things that make you Delulu, the typical show. But this way we get to talk about some hot gossip.
Hot gossip. We get to share our thoughts, opinions. Remember, they're just opinions.
Yeah.
Don't be
not facts. No facts here.
Don't come after us.
Don't cancel us, allegedly.
Because we heard and we're just sharing some cool drama.
Yeah, it's all in good fun. All in good fun. So, we have compiled a list of things that we would like to talk about.
We have. We definitely have. And it's a long list, but you know what? It's a great list.
We'll fly through it.
But I wonder if we should talk more about, like, should we open up about ourselves?
Sure,
Since
yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I say, sure. I am like on 6 hours of sleep. So I'm just like, oh.
So we're in love and we're going out of town this weekend because we're getting married.
That is not true.
It is true. You're in love. I'm in love. We're getting married.
Oh my God. That is not true.
You guys are welcome to come by and
is that
shower us
with,
I don't know.
I feel like that's queer baiting.
Is it? Damn it.
Or no, because we would be not queer. Oh my God. We're straight baiting. You're straight baiting.
She's not slept. And it's fine. It is
4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. That's 5 hours.
All you need
Most people only get 5 hours.
That's right. All you need is a solid 5.
But I'm a baby, so.
But you know what? No, I feel like we always jump into topics about like other topics. So I feel like we should talk a little bit about ourselves first.
Yeah.
Because you guys want to know about us. Maybe not.
Motivational Monday. So maybe our wins will motivate you.
Motivation. Well,
you go first.
All right. What do we start with? You know what? I'm really excited because the holidays are coming up and I'm seeing a lot of excitement from my clients who are wanting to jump on board and get an early start on their New Year's resolution goals.
Love it.
They're not even calling them New Year's resolutions anymore. They're just saying like, you know what? I want to get a jump start on fitness because I know these next 2 months are going to be horrible with diet, all my nutrition and so many snacks and pastries and all the goodies that the holidays ends up bringing to our mouths.
Yeah, it's so difficult because everything smells good. You just want to be cozy. You just want to eat soup.
Dang it. Yes. It's so good.
Yeah.
And then you end up having your coffee drinks and those are like 350 calories. I can't get over that. Like
Starbucks?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I love the idea of it, but someone on TikTok started doing the try this instead of this. And it's like, if you like a vanilla latte, try the sugar-free version of almond milk and blah, blah, blah. Like they tell you how to order it. And it's amazing how something could be 380 calories, but it goes down to like 160. You're like, heck yeah.
When I come back, we should do that. Pull up one of his videos and I can do like a Starbucks drive-through.
Oh my gosh.
We can do the dip.
Yeah, we'll do. This is what we taste.
And then we could do it as like honest reviews of it. Because if it actually tastes like shit,
we're gonna tell you.
Pardon my potty mouth. If it tastes like
shita.
If it tastes like crap. I'm the worst. Why do I always swear on live? Like, what is wrong with me?
I just want to be clear. When Dare asked me to do this, she told me no cussing. I've gone through so many filters of just not being able to be being able to be myself.
I'm sorry. I think it's like when I invite friends, I just get like very chill, which isn't the worst.
Well, or they say you end up molding to the friend you're with. So maybe I bring out the worst in you.
No, it's not the worst. You just bring out like the honest in me. Like that's how I truly feel about it.
Keep it PG there. Yep, that's right.
I will. Thank you, Camus. Right? Was that Camus?
It was. Yep.
Yeah, I know. I know my fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
but
goodness.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think I'm gonna I have my TikTok, but once I start, hopefully this week is gonna be the week that I get everything else back. I'm gonna put it into the heavens, into the gods, into the Facebook gods. Then I'm gonna get it back, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hit it hard.
Yeah, I'm
with
so excited.
TikToks and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I have to talk about. I also went to go. We didn't talk about Mariah Carey.
Wait, oh my God,
I went to see Mariah Carey. I did. Oh my God, I want to talk about it, but we'll throw it in later.
No, I have
no.
something funny to mention about that.
Okay.
But okay, we'll talk about Mariah Carey. So today's episode, where's the list that we made? So we can kind of give them a rundown of what we're going to talk about.
All right, here we go.
So if you're not interested in these topics, you should stay anyways. Did you even hit send?
I didn't send it to you.
How dare you? Here. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about 3 entrances. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. That's his notes for choreography. Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, so we're going to talk about our opinions on the Jake Paul fight, or the lack of the Jake Paul fight. Sabrina Carpenter, she had some guests at her LA show. SNL, I have a hot take on that, and you have a maybe not so hot take.
Yep. But also all of the TikToks that are showcasing more Wicked footage and not letting us be surprised.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know Elphaba sings Defying Gravity. What the heck?
You didn't know that?
No. Just kidding.
Okay, I was like, wait. I was like, fake fan.
We'll talk a little bit about fitness preparation for the holidays. Some of our goals that we're setting for each other, and maybe will that be a surprise? Or are you gonna?
No, we'll talk about it. Yeah, go for it. Or then I had a little bit goals that we're setting for each other. My ebook would be kind of a goal in there, but we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll highlight it. Was that it? And
that is it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where do we want to? Do you want to start with Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey, yes.
Mariah Carey.
But we also did talk. That was just like what was going on in my life. So that's the way she starts her show. If you've seen on TikTok, she comes down, she sings Carol of the Bells, not Carol of the Bells. It's bum 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 bum.
The Nutcracker Suite?
Yes, there it is.
Oh.
But she like whistles the whole thing.
Whoa!
It's pretty
really?
cool. And it's pre-recorded, I'm sure.
But
it's okay. It's
okay. It's hard. The whistle notes are hard.
It's awesome. Wow. She comes down on my night that I saw it in Palm Springs. She got stuck.
Oh no!
In the belt, the button, the seat belt. And so the dancer couldn't undo it. So he's there with his hands. He's trying to fix it. And she's just like staring like, you better get me out. You know Mariah's face. And so he takes off his glove and then he gets her out. And she's like, how are you, Palm Springs? So just like that. But every single night, she does it's time. And she didn't do it because she was trapped.
Oh.
So I wanted my money back.
Oh, no. We didn't even pay for your seat.
I wanted my money back for my free ticket.
You had a friend get you in, which is like the coolest flex ever.
I now want to know everyone who works for Live Nation because I will be your +1. I'm a good time. I'm a lot of fun.
Honestly.
And if you want to go to the concert or you just want to go for the VIP and then peace out, I'll stay a couple songs.
I want to bring you to Coachella. Like, I don't care at all about Coachella, but if like you're such like good vibes and good energy, I would totally bring you.
Let's do it.
If I ever go. But
Let's go. There's rumors.
What?
That this year's Coachella.
Tell me. Your little foot choreography. Wait. Let me button up Mariah Carey.
Sorry.
I was talking about you on live yesterday on my spicy page. Because Mariah Carey came up, or somehow she came up, and I told people, I was like, I know JP like really loves her, but I really could care less about Mariah Carey. But we all have our person that we like really love and die hard for, and I appreciate that it's Mariah Carey for you. I just can't stand her attitude. It bugs me, but she's very talented.
No, I think it's the attitude too. Like, I have.
But you also have an attitude.
We get along. It's a diva attitude.
Yeah.
It's a diva. Like, I love it because her feet are together, and she's wearing like this Jessica Rabbit dress that shows so much cleavage, so much legs, but like she can't move in it, and so she does very little movement.
Like me in the Christmas music video, right? That red dress. I was like trying to do the dance.
No, that was way more than she did probably in her life.
Really? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Like, it's funny because she holds a microphone and she tries to she pivots and then she smiles, pivots, and smiles. It's great.
Okay.
But I'm laughing the entire time because I'm just like, way to go, Mariah. Yeah.
You're just happy to be there.
It was cool. Yeah. So anyways, that was my Mariah Thursday.
I'm trying to think if I have any, because you did your kind of like goals and like life things that were going on. I don't know that I have anything like right now. I think it's just like a lot of the prep work because like we're getting ready. We'll talk about this a little bit more later, but we're getting ready for a music video. So it's a lot of like getting ready for that, which involves a lot of prep on both our ends because you're choreographing and then like I'm learning it from you and then having to, perform it to the best of my ability and then get notes. So that way it looks great. I'm also producing and like co-directing this video. So it's a lot of like going and doing a location scout and then like talking to everybody involved and seeing, so it's a lot of like little pieces that people don't think about when it's their music video or like their movie. I just for some reason love being on the producing side and like assisting. So it's a lot of like emails and like asking people like what's their availability for this thing. And then, so it's I'm doing the prep work right now, which is not super exciting.
And you're doing such an amazing job. Like it's so detailed. Thanks. The emails are long and detailed. But I mean, hey, all your questions are answered.
Yeah, except for I haven't cleared up lunch yet, but we'll get there.
Are we eating?
Yeah, everybody's eating, but I haven't disclosed where yet.
Oh, it's a surprise. Starbucks.
Ew, Starbucks for lunch? It's like microwaved eggs. Their sandwiches all come frozen, and that's fine. But
they used to have salads. I don't even think they have salads anymore. No?
They do the protein boxes now with like the hard-boiled egg and the crackers and the cheese, which is great on a run, when you want to eat. But yeah. But that's kind of like what I'm doing right now, going to the Madonna Inn, seeing a bunch of my girly pop friends. That'll be fun. Really going to try to take that time to actually like I work a lot from home and I get distracted by like, oh, I need to do the dishes or, oh, I need to like do my laundry while I do this other thing. So it'll be nice for me to use that like spare little time I have to like actually write or draw or like do other things. Cause I don't have to upkeep a room, so it'll be nice.
No, it's going to be great. It's everyone needs a time out.
I just need like a hot second.
Just for yourself to breathe and get your thoughts together because then you're moody. And everyone else has to deal with your mood.
I know. I've been really cranky at you lately at the gym. I'm missing sleep. So
I didn't want to look at you when I said it. I was just going to overall say it to everyone.
Oh my gosh, they made a little poll. Do we love Mariah Carey?
Yes.
Okay, you can hit
I'm gonna
yes.
say yes.
Just for you. That's hilarious. Good poll, Mom.
Oh, that was fun. Okay, but time out. Like, would I have gone to see the Mariah Carey if it wasn't for Christmas?
Yeah.
I would have.
Excuse me.
But I would not have gone out of my way to rearrange my schedule. I probably wouldn't have gone to Palm Springs to see her.
Oh.
The fact that I knew it was Christmas, I was like, okay, let's go. It's time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways.
Sorry, I'm just reading chat.
No, it's good. You read the chat.
So I have a character that kind of comes out when I'm like doing things, and it's called Bully Dare. And they're all being like, "Did Bully Dare come out today at the gym?" She do be coming out, you guys. She do be.
And then she blames it on me. She's like, "You're moody today." I'm like,
"That is not true.
Yes,
You are
so
sensitive." And you know how I hate when people call me?
Do you really?
That's like my.
See, I didn't know that.
That's what
like,
Dizza says to
You're
me.
really sensitive today. You're like,
Adam's always like, "Why are you so sensitive?" I'm like, "Ah."
I'm like,
Anyways.
now I know. I'll try to be more cautious of using the word sensitive.
No, you're great.
But it's so funny. She blames it on me. She's like, you're moody.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you're like, "Hey, I think you're a little," I'm like, "You're moody. You're the."
And then what was it last time I told you? I was like, now get on the stairs. Go to the stairs right now. Or I said something like
I
that.
was like,
She's like, why are you yelling at me to go
"Why
to
are
the
you
stairs?
mad
I'm
at
like,
me?" I was all, you're like, "Girl, I can't win. What do you want?"
let me be nice. Get
I
on
need a
the
break.
stairs. Get your butt on the stairs.
Just,
So yes, you deserve
yes.
a week or two, whatever you
Just
want to
couple
take.
days.
Yeah, just go wherever you want and have fun. All right.
Back to the list.
Back to the list. We have Jake Paul's fight. Oh, this is a butchest I'm going to be this whole series. Man spread. Here we go. How did you?
So rigged. Didn't even know it was happening. First of all, so I don't know anything about boxing at all, like 0%. But it's interesting to me how this fight is changing the way people watch fights, is what I've heard.
Yeah.
They will no longer pay per view to watch it anymore if Jake Paul's involved, because this is now the third time where it's been like staged. Yeah. And the script got leaked.
Oh.
Did you see that?
No.
The whole script, everything that they said, all got leaked. It's all so fake. And it's like, I don't know why people thought it would be any different. Like, if you know anything about Jake Paul's background, this is so typical him.
Oh, that boy, that man, him and his brother.
Take
like,
away his platform.
I think everyone wanted him to lose because everyone was so upset with him. And they're over him. They're over this entitlement of like, I'm a jerk who does whatever I want and I get away with it and I'm able to bully. And so everyone was ready for him to get knocked out. But he didn't. And I was like, why did he win? And it's just so crazy because you saw the way he came out. If you haven't, you should go check out Jake Paul's entrance.
It was like him sitting in a car.
Yes.
And then he was singing, what was the song?
Oh, yeah. Phil Collins. Do.
Yeah.
Do.
I can feel it
coming in the air tonight.
So weird.
Hold on. And then his brother's over there promoting his new deodorant. I don't know if you saw it.
No.
He was like,
oh, is that what he was spraying?
I was like, what are you guys
I thought it was
spraying?
Axe body spray.
Just as bad. But yeah, and I was just like, okay, cool. And Mike Tyson comes out by himself. Like, that was awesome.
That's all he had.
He just walked out by himself. Like, hey, I'm ready. No bodyguards. No one.
Wow, that's
and
iconic.
Everyone's cheering him on, and everyone's like, "Yeah, this is awesome." But there's so many like different ways to view this because I love the fact that it's pushing people to come out of retirement and like the chance that people to get to see Mike Tyson in a fight again, even though it was staged. It was just cool to see. I mean, he hasn't done it in 20 years.
Yeah,
like
that's really cool.
A 20-year-old had never seen him. Like a 20-year-old, like that's just so crazy. Like, it's so cool. But I just think don't go around bragging, Jake Paul, that you beat Mike Tyson when he hasn't boxed in 20 years. It's like us doing a singing competition with, I don't know,
I don't know.
Who's
Yeah.
dead?
Mariah Carey.
Elvis Presley on his
yeah.
last days. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like someone who is just gone.
On the like Dolly Parton. Somebody who doesn't like tour.
Exactly. I know. It's just so crazy. I don't know.
I will say, Rimpost brought up devil's advocate though. Boxing was pretty much dying out, and this fight brought 60 million Netflix accounts to the match, which I think is the reason Jake Paul does this, is because one, he has a passion for boxing, like fighting, which is awesome. But then I think that's why he brings people out of retirement, because it's shock value. If he fought somebody his own age, his own like weight class, one, it wouldn't be interesting because I think Jake Paul would just lose, and then we all would be like, yay, he lost, and that'll be it. But also it's not enough shock value to make people watch it. Well, unless he's built up that he's like a villain. Or
now that he's going to go after I think his next one, he wants to go after Canelo, which is a younger fighter, and actually someone really, really good.
Okay.
Like, I think once he gets his butt kicked, all of us are gonna be like, all right, we'll watch it again. We'll watch your butt get kicked. Or
yeah, I think now that he's established like he's a villain,
Uh-huh.
people will pay to watch him get his ass whooped.
But did you hear of all the trouble that Netflix was having with their streaming?
Yeah, people were, because I was coincidentally live streaming while it was happening. People were like, "Oh, you're not watching the fight." I'm like, "Do I look like somebody who watched the fight?"
I mean, I watched.
Do I? You watched the fight? Oh, I'm shook. But also, yeah, I heard that they had issues with the stream, right? It just kept like so many people were watching it that it was crashing.
Exactly.
But food for thought about Mike Tyson. I just Googled it, like how much allegedly did Mike Tyson make off the fight? He's anticipated to receive 20 million. And that's like on a minimum. And this is alleged. Like this is like, you can Google this and find this, so it's not a fact. It's just like allegedly he made 20 million. And that's why he fucking did it.
Of course.
That's why he fucking did it. Oh my gosh. I can't.
That is why he did it.
That's why he did it.
I also heard that Jake Paul got 20 million for winning on top of that.
Oh, then Mike Tyson probably made more then. Because like you have
No, wait, 20 million more. Jake Paul made 20 million more than Mike Tyson did.
Why for winning? I feel like the loser should get the more money. Because like their clout is being diminished.
No.
If you lose to Jake Paul.
Again, someone who
I don't
compare the age. Like it's so crazy. It's an infant and a grandfather like fighting. Anyway, so that's enough talking about him.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Boop. Moving on. Nobody cares about that man anyways.
No.
Don't go buy his cologne either or his deodorant spray.
Yeah, don't support problematic people.
No.
Like, I'm sorry, but neither of them have ever really apologized, in my opinion. Like, they've made like I am so sorry I did this thing. But like, I don't feel like they're sorry. I feel like they're sorry they got caught. So, but what do I know?
All right. So next we're up onto Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
Aww. She is adorable.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
She's really cute.
I just love the cuteness of like her entrance when she has a towel.
Yeah.
And she had a different one for Los Angeles. And everyone's so excited what the corset's going to look like underneath.
Mm-hmm. She has created such a demand for her by like switching out the outfits, and people are all excited about it, and then like what Juno position she's gonna do. So I don't know who her new like marketing team is, or who is like helping sculpt her as an artist, but they're doing a phenomenal job.
And then Christina Aguilera was a guest in Los Angeles.
Yes.
All right. So maybe you could explain it to me, because I don't know how it works. It's like a karaoke button during the middle of the show.
So yeah, I haven't seen, because I haven't seen the show, and I've only seen like segments of it on TikTok, where she does a thing where it's like, it's all slumber party themed.
Okay.
And so it's her and all the little dancers like in a circle, and then she's like, oh, we're gonna have like a little slumber party karaoke. And so she hits the button and it will land on a song. And I do think it's like if I were to guess, allegedly, I think she tells whoever's the showrunner that day, like, I want to sing Mamma Mia, or I want to sing this song. Like, it's predetermined, I would assume.
Okay.
But I think she wanted to add in Christina Aguilera. Like, she wanted to sing one of her songs, which I don't know what one it was. Do you know?
Yes, I do. It was Ain't No Other Man, with that high note at the beginning of the show.
Oh!
Or the beginning of the song.
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
It was, if I would have been in the audience, I saw her for New Year's Eve, and it was the best New Year's Eve I've ever had in my life.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Oh,
I love the divas. But Christina Aguilera could sing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can she sing?
She really took care of her voice. Like, I would love to know who her vocal doctor is.
She is amazing. She's amazing. So if you guys have tickets to go see Christina, let's go. Live Nation, let's do it. I want to know who else knew about Sabrina. I mean, who else knew about Christina showing up to Sabrina? Because if they knew, why didn't?
Well, they made it sound like, because a blind item came out, which you can't really trust blind items. Like, you don't really know the source because it's blind. They won't say who they are, but like, they're supposedly from people that know the famous person. They're leaking information. And it was said in the blind item, allegedly, that Sabrina Carpenter didn't know that she would be there, and she Sabrina, which again, I don't think she actually said this, but it was said that Sabrina felt like she got outshined by Christina and like wished she didn't have her.
No.
Which I personally, I could see maybe this person misinterpreting what she said. Like Sabrina could have said like, wow, I wish I would have had like a water or something to like re-lubricate because I felt dry while we were singing, or, you know, something along those lines where it's like, I wish I would have had a second to refresh myself so I could sing as well or like with her well.
I
And
think
then maybe
it was,
they took it the wrong way.
It's all like staged. I think it was staged. If you look at the performance of,
Oh, really?
they sing a second song, "What a Girl Wants," together.
Okay.
Like, come on, they knew who was taking which verse, which line.
Okay, I didn't see that.
She knew, but she played off as it was a surprise. She wanted everyone to be surprised. I think her dancers didn't know. So it was like a bunch of people, like she knew because you could tell it was staged.
If they had the lines figured out, then yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, the blind item said that she didn't, but you can't trust that.
Don't trust the blind item. No, there it goes. I just corrected that theory.
Destroy. Yes, don't forget to like the stream, everybody. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free.
Oh, cool. Speaking of skits, did you see Charlie SCX?
On SNL. I heard about it, but I didn't watch it.
She does a really good Adele.
Does she?
There was a section of all of the famous celebrities who auditioned for Wicked and were denied it.
Yes, I saw it on TikTok because I actually thought it was legit at first, and I was like, "Oh."
So then JoJo Siwa,
yeah, you're gonna be popular. Guest on my podcast, probably my ex-girlfriend. Like, oh my god, the people that make fun of her. Oh.
I'm 1 degree separation from her. If I get her into the gym, it's all over. I hope she doesn't watch this. Or watch it. Come in.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She's a marketing genius. But my hot take on SNL is because, well, let me start with what it is first.
All right.
I feel like SNL is not my kind of humor. I find it to be like very cringy and not funny. And I don't know if that's because they have the laugh track and that ruins it for me. But I was looking through like a lot of their like best skits. And to me, they're not like, oh my gosh, roll on the floor, laugh out loud funny. And I don't know why I don't, like, why do I not think they're funny?
I don't know.
I find them all to be cringecore.
And I could be wrong with this theory, but I feel like a lot of the older skits were brought up from the actors themselves who have gone through improv, like the Target lady.
The Target
lady?
No, who's that?
Kristen Wiig.
Oh
my god, Kristen Wiig as a Target lady is awesome. She does so no, it's really funny. She actually was so popular with it that they gave her 4 commercials last Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Kristen, I know the name, but am I dumb?
Wiig. You know it. Bridesmaids.
Is it the K or a C?
K. WIIG.
I also have never seen Bridesmaids.
All right, that's it. We're shutting.
Oh, this woman.
Yes,
okay, yes, I've seen her everywhere.
Okay, anyways, but like, let's just say Kristen Wiig with her and Melissa McCarthy. Yes, she had characters too that they were rehearsing with at the Groundlings, and they would continue to bring up this character to establish who this person is, what this person does, and how to do in different scenarios what the character is. And I feel like that helped develop more of a relationship with the audience because we were excited to see, oh, there's the Target lady. Oh, there's Kristen Wiig doing the surprise girl. Or Penelope, like, oh, I'm more famous than you. So, yeah, I can see that.
I haven't seen that one either.
Okay, that's a good one.
I think I just missed, like, the boat on SNL. I feel like that's my problem.
Well, it's just there's so much new material now that it's not really, when it's relatable, like the pre-election vibes or post-election vibes, it was pretty funny. And that stuff was fun. But everything else in between, when it's not really something you could relate to, I guess it's funny at the moment if you're there.
Okay, yeah.
But I wonder what the audition process is now, because even they have 4 new cast members who I haven't seen. I don't want to say they're not good, because obviously they're amazing to be there. But I haven't seen anything that really brought them up to.
Who's calling me?
Who's calling?
How dare they?
How dare they?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
We're still here.
We're still here. How it turned into these characters being on the show. So I don't know. That's my take.
I mean, chat seems to agree that SNL kind of lost their edge.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it, like, again, I write cringy skits. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, I am the funniest person ever. But, like, I don't know. I feel like they could do, I don't know. Maybe they just need different writers or a different perspective. But anytime somebody shows me, like, a funny SNL skit, I'm always like, oh, that's it. Like, I think the one really funny, like the Bridesmaids one that was going around where it's like them singing about Domingo.
Yeah.
Oh, so boring. I'm like, why do people think this is funny? Where he's like, I did hook up though. And he was at Sabrina's concert.
Yeah, he was.
And he's a comedian. I get it. Like, he's really funny, but people are like losing their minds over this guy. And I'm like, I didn't really think it was that funny.
No, like that's the thing. Like the skits themselves, if you're not able to relate to this one, I think you might find funny. They did a version of Peanut the squirrel, Peanut's mom, talking about the situation. And she's like, my son, like it goes there, but you're able to relate in a way.
I need to watch where, like, oh my God.
Where it's kind of funny and you're just like, okay, yeah, that's cute. But if you don't relate to it, there's no reason to.
Like, there was the one where it's like the three sisters, and I thought that one was funny. But
there's something in chat that my mom thought JP, my mother thought, oh, Jake Paul looked really old. I thought JP looked, I thought they were talking about me. I was like, what?
You're like, tell your mother to
tell
shut
your
up.
Mother. Oh, but it was for her. Yeah, Jake Paul did look old. I don't want to jump back. But he's 27. He looked older than me.
Oh.
Or at least what I think
you,
I look.
But you look really young, so I don't know how to get. I've never seen Jake Paul in real life, so I don't. But anyways, maybe I just need to watch some better SNL skits. I like the one where they did. It was like the three sisters, and they were like, "Sister," or not that song, but it was a play on that. Where the one's like, "Me and my fiance,
It's
my
the Lawrence Walk
boyfriend,
girls,
and by myself." I thought that one was okay.
But see, you keep seeing that the character with the small hands and the big forehead. That's Kristen Wiig.
Oh,
but when she does, and they keep. The reason you know it is because they keep doing. They do it for Christmas. Okay. They bring it back and they do it again for like the summer. And like it's the same skit, which is why you're able to laugh about it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's why I think
that
those characters and those skits do well because we're able to laugh at them. But if it's like something brand new, you don't really. Okay, you're still trying to find the character, and is it working? I don't know.
Yeah, thank you, Stoopy. By the way, Stoopy says happy 1,000.
Yeah,
Cosmo Networks in says we hit 1,000. Let's go! Thank you all so much. Camus says, I'm sure my mom would say JP looks much younger than Jake Paul.
Thank you.
I'm awesome says SNL was best during OG cast, which is Will Ferrell, Eddie Murphy, Sandler, Farley. Yeah. I need to go to my mom's house. But anyways, that's my hot take on SNL. I just feel like every time I see a skit, I'm like, ugh, that's what people like get excited to watch every Saturday night.
It's tough. I don't want to stay up and watch that.
Yeah. I don't know. I see it all on TikTok and I'm like, this is what people think is funny now.
That's why you got to create your material, like a music video. Segue.
I may not be able to sing like Mariah Carey, but
you do. You sing very well.
Anyways.
Yeah, but you can move better more than she can. All right.
Girl,
yeah, we're working on a music video for Dare.
Yeah, I don't know when it's coming out. There's not really a deadline. I'd like it to come out before the year ends. It'd be kind of cool, but
Get on it, editor. Let's do this.
Well, we gotta film it first. The editor's sitting there waiting for it to come in.
Waiting for footage. I'll do it right now.
But another musical tangent that we have is we had talked about the Wicked cast in our last live stream, where I had very much so controversially said that it would have been interesting if they would have colorblind cast for the movie musical, where it would be nice to see Glinda not be a white blonde woman, and it would be nice to see Elphaba maybe be a white woman, because I feel like they're not really like shaking up how they do the casting. But now there's a different controversy where everyone's accusing them of it snowing on set, and I thought that was allegedly it's not for reals, but I don't know that I would go that far to say that I agree with it, but I definitely think something is happening because they both look very different from the beginning of production to now.
And there's a lot of the videos saying, why do they cry so much
That
when
too.
they bring up these videos, or when do they talk about it? That there's sort of been like a bullying theme that they have to rely on each other and create this this family or support with each other because they don't have it from the team, which I don't know. I see them both as very strong women, so I think they would not take anything less. So I hope that's not true.
I have worked with a very difficult co-star in my past.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to put a hot take on this, a little spin, I wonder if one of them is really problematic. Like maybe one of them is being a bit aloof is what I don't know which one, but I get the vibes that one of the two of them is being aloof on set, where they're just like, well, I'm going to sing it this way and I'm going to do it the way that I want to do it. And I feel like when they do the interviews, it's a competition between them two. Because if you see, it's like Cynthia starts to cry and then Ariana acts all like this and then she gets tissues, or like Ari starts to cry and then Cynthia, you know what I mean? Like I kind of wonder if there's a little bit of like friendly competition going on.
Yes.
Will you see the Wicked movie? Will you? I definitely still will, because I'm seeing the entire movie on TikTok. Like I have seen the whole like.
Well, here's something to think about
movie.
Now. They said, or Cynthia said, she would get into costume and she will not go to the restroom after being in the costume. So whether it take 12 hours to film, 14 hours to film, she would not go to the restroom.
Okay. Why?
Because
it's a dress.
She's like, well, once you have everything on, the corset and everything, it's just like you become that person. So, and I'm like,
See, if I were to guess who's being extra, I have a feeling it's Cynthia. Like allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I don't know them. But I feel like she's probably being a diva, and I wonder if Ariana Grande is like really not here for it. Because I get this feeling, because I have had to do press interviews with a co-star, and that's how it went. It's like when we did these interviews, it was just like, yeah, everything is great and wonderful. Meanwhile, the other girl on set was like showing up late, like causing you know what I mean? Wow. Like I'm not gonna name names, but it's like I see a lot of what I went through in these interviews, and I'm like, I recognize that, and I have a theory. And I hope not. Like, I hope I'm totally wrong, because it would be great that they're lifelong friends and they're really bonded. But
well, I mean, kind of like Idina Menzel and oh my gosh,
Kristen Chenoweth.
I kept thinking Kristen Wiig, and I was like, that's not her. That's not her. How you could see that they have a long friendship with each other, and yes, there was a little bit of rivalry that they had, especially being up for a Tony against each other. Like,
who won that year?
Idina.
Interesting. I didn't know that they were up against each other. Oh, I don't like that.
It is. It's so cool. Because even Kristen Chenoweth said it'd be Ariana Grande does an amazing job making it her own. It would be amazing to see Glinda receive an Oscar that was overlooked last time they had these.
She said that, girl.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if. I don't know, who would you give the Oscar to? I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, but like,
that's true.
What role is more difficult?
But we also talked about a little bit about how the casting was different. Yeah. But I also saw an interview that an African American interviewer was talking to Cynthia and just saying, I want to thank you for taking on this role, because you have given an opportunity for children of color and different ethnicities to see themselves portrayed by you. And I was like, oh, we were just talking about this. And I was like, oh my God, I see it now. Like both of them being so touched by it. I was like, yeah, I guess they could have gone white with it by having a white character play Elphaba. But I mean, I guess they did do the non-traditional casting in that way.
Sure. So, I just feel like, but wouldn't it be great for little girls to see somebody that looks like them play Galinda, who throughout the whole movie gets deemed good? Like she's literally called Galinda the Good. You know, like I agree with what the interviewer says, that it is important to have representation in film, but I still stand on my hot take. I think it would have been really refreshing to see Glinda not be a white blonde woman.
Well, I think because even before like your teenage years, before your teenage years, you're holding on to, you're loving the color pink, you're loving fluffy dresses, you're loving dressing up, crowns and everything. So that you just see as Glinda and good. So
positive,
yeah, that's what you're gonna hold on to. But I feel like a lot of the teenagers understanding what the movie's about and seeing it, they'll understand that
that Elphaba's not bad.
Elphaba's good too.
But it is sad that I don't know if the movie's going to end the same way as the musical. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the musical. It's sad that she gets like, what's the word? She gets like cast off. She has to fake her own murder so that Glinda, so that the Oz can be at peace. You know what I mean? And then, like that to me is kind of like, really? You have to send off your best friend?
She still has a relationship with her best friend.
Kind of, but not really.
I couldn't tell if it was them, like, really they're still, like, in cahoots.
I assume. I don't know. But that's my hot take. I do agree, like, what you said with the interviewer. It is great to see more representation. I would be way more offended if it was two white women. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate that there was some, 2024 eyes on casting. Yep. Yeah, instead of just... I do wish it... I could go on. I have lots of hot takes with Wicked. But anyways, what do we got next? I wish we casted somebody who wasn't already famous, okay? I wish one of the two would have been somebody...
Unless you know Broadway, you don't know who Cynthia is.
I mean, I looked her up. She's been in tons of movies. She's already basically up for an EGOT. She's an award-winning... Oh my God, I can't
performer.
It would be great if they didn't cast two celebrities, because when they were looking for Elphaba, they started with celebrities and then they started looking for no names. I heard, but I don't know if that's true. Allegedly,
they're calling you out. They're like, spoilers there.
But I don't know if the movie's gonna end the same.
It's part one, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's not part one. You're not gonna see.
And I said anything. Spoiler alert.
I thought you were about to get another bad word.
No, I contained myself.
I stay quiet too. I'm like, let it pop out.
I'm aggressive today. What is wrong? I was cranky with you at the gym. I'm cranky with you here. I'm not cranky at you. I'm just...
Oh, she's just cranky with life.
I just wanted to direct the Wicked musical, okay? That's what it really is. I wanted to direct it.
Speaking of different takes, different takes of characters and representation, I want to talk about the show I saw last night in Pasadena. Mm-hmm. At the Pasadena Playhouse. It was called La Cage aux Folles. And it is basically the musical version of The Birdcage. If you've seen The Birdcage, if you're familiar with it, if not, get that movie, rent it, stream it. It is hilarious. Robin Williams and Nathan Lane are amazing in that role. But the musical is just fantastic. They have a bunch of RuPaul Drag Race characters on there who are in the cast. Mad TV characters.
Oh,
you know Stuart.
Yeah.
Stuart's in it.
Yeah.
I love that. And Stuart's co-stars from Mad TV as well are in it. And if you're in love with Cheyenne Jackson from Broadway, he is in it too.
Wow.
Beautiful eyes, beautiful voice, and gorgeous man. But it was fantastic, and they were so great with their casting that one of the son of the couple is a disabled son. And I was like, wait, how awesome to have a disabled character represented on stage.
Wow.
And
love that.
Yeah, he came with it. He had like crutches, a wheel crutch. It's like a box. There's a word for it.
Oh.
Yeah. And so being able, they like
a walker.
A walker.
Okay, yeah.
But the one that's like reversed. So you're able,
so you can sit on it.
No.
Oh.
But it's just not in front of you. It's behind you.
Okay. Interesting.
So the stage had ramps.
Yes.
The stage had ramps, and it was just awesome to see. Like, there's a song that just says like, with Anne on My Arms, which is a girl he wants to propose to, he feels seen, he feels tall, he feel like he could dance. And I'm like, oh, it's like so beautiful. It's so awesome. So
Wow.
I don't know. I love representation. I think it's awesome. They did it again. They did it for Oklahoma. They had a girl from Glee who was on a wheelchair.
Oh, really?
And she performed for Oklahoma.
Is that the modernized one that they made? See, I didn't see that one with her in it. I feel like maybe it would have felt differently, but I thought the new modernized one was awful.
It was
not my favorite.
It was dark. Yeah. Very dark. Well, it's like Sunset Boulevard right now. Oh, that one's dark too.
Is it dark? Okay.
Yeah, so
gosh, we're in dark times, huh? Sorry.
Nicole comes out with like blood all over her. She sings her final number with blood. And like the ending of Oklahoma, they just finished shooting people. I'm not going to give away the spoilers, but they shot someone. And so there's blood all over the wedding dress, and they're singing like Oklahoma, where the wind comes near the rain, and they're not even smiling. They're because they just witnessed a murder. Like it's dark.
Yeah, I did not like it, but I also don't like Les Mis, so I'm not surprised. I know I'm weird. I hate
trying to get followers.
I hate Les Mis.
So
it's okay.
We're trying to get these followers, and dare. It's just
I'm allowed to not like.
You are. That's what I love about us. We're the opposites. We're the yin you're the yin to my yang.
Am I?
And I'm the yang to your yin.
Okay, I feel like we're more like yinning or yanging.
We are together,
but with our opinions for musical theater.
Oh heck yeah!
It's very different. Are you okay? I know it was probably a really good show.
No, it was great.
We both also saw another show. We both saw Back to the Future.
That's right, Back to the Future.
That was super cute. I don't want to start with my critiques. Loved the show. Was not expecting to like it. Was not expecting at all. Is it my top 5 musicals? No, it's not my top 5 favorites. But I think they did a great job taking the movie and putting it to a stage adaptation. Mm-hmm. And I thought like the set pieces were beautiful. The actors were great. The stuff they did with the car, they actually had a car on stage. It wasn't like a projected car, you know?
Yeah, it was
so it's really cool. I will say that I wish in the first act, they had a couple more songs that like were earworms that like got stuck in my head. And then I would leave singing like, like this song. I felt like they kind of hung on to the Johnny B. Good and the what's the other song they sang?
The Power of Love.
Yeah, I felt like those were the 2 like earworms, and I'm like, I wanted you to write a new earworm, you know?
Yeah, but I get it. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. The song that the mother sings.
Oh, in the house?
Yes, that one I fell in love with because it was so easy it was so repeatable. Repetitive?
Repetition?
Repetitive. Is the word I was looking for. And so, do I remember it now? No. Was I seeing it on the way out of the theater? No, but I liked it when I was hearing it. I'm like, this is a cute song.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great night out. Everyone warned me. They're like, hey, it's like a really good theme park show. The dancing is great. The singers are okay. Also, the projections for the car are so. And I was like,
they said the singing was okay?
Yeah.
I disagree. I thought the singing was actually really good.
I thought it was good too. But I think in their mind, I don't know, if you're something like Les Mis, where you're going for the beautiful quality of the voice, is amazing to hear talented singers. But then if you have a character actor who's just acting their way through the song, which is more important, like you can't give it to really a character actor to have like a great singing voice. It's kind of odd. I don't know. But I loved it. I thought it was really cool. The car special effects were awesome.
Yeah, I thought the car effects were like so good, but maybe really because I was sitting further away.
No, I wasn't. Like, I was close and I saw it too.
You saw it? Oh, you saw
yeah.
It. Okay. How'd you get close seats?
I don't reveal my sources. But yeah, it was really cool. The set design was awesome as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite musical, but I mean,
is it in your top 5?
I know, but
same.
I have seen so many, so like it
Cats
was a great
at the
night
bottom
out.
For me.
Yeah, I would tell everyone to go see it. Good that it's exceeded your expectations, JP. Yes, it did. It was really cool.
People want to know if we've seen the 1978 film of Oklahoma.
They made a movie about it? Just
Oklahoma?
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I never saw it.
It's been a while. I'll say no because I've seen it before and I don't remember it.
Okay.
But yeah.
I just feel like stories like that can't be modernized.
Why?
Because it's like, isn't that musical like all around like the time period and like women's rights and well, not women's rights, but you know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. That'd be like taking Chicago and then modernizing it now with social media. And like the Cell Block Tango is a live stream on Only Flapjacks. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. Like I think it's like if it's a time period piece, it needs to stay time period appropriate. Like the dance break.
Where did you go? Like, okay.
The dance break in the Oklahoma one where it was like, I don't even know. It was messy. It was confusing. It like I don't know what value did it bring to the story. I was very confused. Because
as a choreographer, when the music erupts and you're no longer able to express your word through emotion, you break into dance.
Okay. Fair enough.
And that just gives your brain a moment to rest and just watch and be visually happy and then go back into what's the message you're trying to relate.
The music was like jarring.
Yeah, it was like guitar, like
it was very plunky. But I think it was supposed to be. Oh, you did? You loved it? Okay. Well, maybe it's just me. Yin or yang?
You're my yin.
Why? I feel like we agree usually. Is it just because I'm like hot taking?
No, you just said like we agreed that we both liked Back to the Future.
Yeah. Okay.
Are
we not friends anymore? Are we having a friendship breakup?
We're breaking up. You're witnessing it first. No, it's all right. We're going to couples therapy, you guys. We're fine. We are fine.
This is our couples therapy. What else do we got?
We have to talk about goals.
Goals!
Or at least like we're getting close to the holidays, and next week is already Thanksgiving.
I don't like it. It's going so fast.
It is. I don't know. We talked last week about how oh good. I was noticing that the message was removed too. Oh, like
which
wait.
one?
And I think there was phone numbers. I was like, why are the phone numbers there? Anyway.
Anyways, back to goals.
Thanks, mods.
Thank you, mods.
For the holidays, like we're trying to get stuff ready and figure out what we're gonna do for the holidays, and it's so crazy because you're really given a 3-day break from work. You know, you're trying to wrap up the year, trying to finish it out, and then it's like we have to go see family, so you have to like put more stress upon it and figure out your travel schedule and add more stress. And the more I see it, the more I want to just say, no, I'm going to stay home.
Yeah, I think it's so hard because a lot of people are really connected to their families and they go home every year for Christmas, which I do think is traditional. I do feel like a lot of people do that. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I stay here, one, because I have a job finally in December, which is like, woo, I have an acting gig. But also because like I want to make my own traditions. Like I'm kind of now at the age where I want to like celebrate Christmas the way that I want to celebrate it. Because like last time I went home, no tea, no shade to my mom, knock on wood.
Why are we knocking on wood?
Because like I feel bad that I'm about to say something not good about my mom.
Okay.
I guess that's more of a jinx thing, but still, I just don't want to hurt my mother's feelings. Sorry, Mom. But she like bought McDonald's for breakfast. For McDonald's.
Oh my God! Okay, my dad did the same thing too. No!
Shut up!
Yes.
Oh my God! Like what? Why?
Okay. Oh,
like, why?
Tell your story. My husband said we're never coming for Christmas ever again.
That's what I thought. Like I was like, what? Because my mom used to never do things like that. I almost swore again. My mom used to never like go to McDonald's on Christmas Day where people are working because of you. And like it happened once, and then I legit was like, I looked at my little sister and I was like, this is not how I was raised. This is not it. So which is what it is, don't get me wrong, and it has nothing to do with financial ability either. Like my mom makes more now than when I was, well, that's not true, but she's doing well. My mom financially is doing well. I think it's just when you have 3 kids, by the 3rd kid you're kind of like, I'm over it, which is fine. But for Christmas?
No.
Christmas?
Oh, so this is what happens. I mean, every family is the same. I mean, no matter sorry. I was gonna say every scenario for Christmas morning is the same. Where you either have a bunch of kids that wake you up super early, 5 a.m., whatever, or you as a parent are trying to get, or not even a parent, you as a person are trying to get all of your wrapping done. It's Christmas Eve. You want to make sure everything's done the night before. You maybe stay up till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock with hot cocoa, listening to music, and just wrapping gifts and just being cozy because the music's gonna stop tomorrow. Like it's all done.
I hate it.
I hate it at midnight.
The overnight Christmas drop. I'm like, no.
But I'm all for the overnight Christmas start, which happened on Saturday.
Halloween?
Happened Saturday. KOST.
Oh, we're already.
We're decorated.
As soon as Halloween was done, because I literally did Halloween. Sorry, side tangent. I did Halloween in like 2 days. Yeah. I did my whole front yard and did everything. Like you knew. Yeah. I told you about it. Sent you drone footage. Yep. But then choking. Then as soon as I put it away, I was like, well, I'm already in my garage. I'm already dragging stuff out. Why don't I just grab Christmas while I'm here? So I just double dipped, and then Chrissy helped me like reorganize the garage and everything. So it was very nice. I get why people put up Christmas decorations early. Like I totally get it now as somebody who uses garage space. So good. Yeah, and now I feel like I'm a little bit more like Halloween. I felt like I was really behind. I felt like I was rushing. I felt like I was just trying to participate last minute. And this feels nice that I get to enjoy it a little bit longer. But I also am not shoving it down people's throats, even though we're doing a podcast right now with Christmas in the background.
You're the one who put it on your head.
I know. But we're close. We're getting there. Right. So anyways, back to what you said about McDonald's Christmas morning.
So yeah, it was, and then my dad, so we'll wake up early, and my mom will usually be like, all right, we're going to make breakfast, and we'll just make some eggs, bacon, blah, 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 get the family together, coffee, we'll all just have fun together. So my dad's like, oh, I'm going to go get some breakfast. No, I'm just going to go get breakfast. And I was like, okay, I guess breakfast burritos, or I don't know where you're going to go, but fine, whatever. He leaves. And because we were so tired from the night before, I think it was 9 o'clock that we woke up and started opening presents and everything. And my dad finally left at 10:20. So it's still like early in the morning for us because you slept in, or we slept in. And my dad comes and he has 2 bags of McDonald's that he comes in with. And I'm like, what is this? He's like, well, I got breakfast, but they stopped serving breakfast at 10:30. So I have a bunch of double cheeseburgers and a Big Macs and fries for everyone. And I'm like, why?
What is this? You're the reason they're open.
And I wasn't mad at that. I was mad at the fact, like, I flew this entire way. I spent the holiday with you to get McDonald's for breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Men? Is that a man thing?
I don't think so, because my mom did it.
Oh, that's true.
So I feel like I understand you're up late the night before. Like you said, you're enjoying the Christmas carols, you're doing all the stuff. But like then you all collectively help out in the kitchen together.
Who thinks I'm going to get McDonald's? Not even breakfast. If you tell me, oh shoot, you forgot breakfast ends at 10:30. Oh, okay, let me go find a breakfast place, or
like
let me
IHOP. You could go to IHOP, I guess.
To the grocery store and let me just get my own eggs and like head back. But no.
So weird. I hated it. At least I got actual McDonald's breakfast for my story.
Oh, good.
But like I still was like, what is this
doing, mother?
I was like, you still have a child you're teaching to be an adult, and you're like, this is why the holidays are dying. This is 100% why holidays are just like, they say people don't go trick-or-treating anymore. People don't celebrate this holiday anymore. And it's because of lazy parents.
Or people.
I shouldn't say that. Lazy people. Because I'm not a parent, so I don't really obviously know what that all entails.
And but like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for a good breakfast sandwich, McDonald's. I'm all for a good breakfast. Yeah. I mean, McDonald's and but it's just not Christmas morning. I mean, Chinese food on a Christmas day after like 4 p.m. Like Chinese food is pretty awesome. Chinese food.
Maybe we're spoiled. Maybe that's what it is.
No, I grew up very poor.
Okay, well maybe.
I grew up very poor.
JB.
I am not spoiled.
Okay, then I don't know. I feel like we're just set in our Christmas tradition.
No,
way.
I know that's the way my dad thinks. My dad has always
Okay.
been like that. Like growing up, I would have friends over and we'd be playing video games or whatever. And my dad would just be like, look, you guys, I got us food, and just have 20 cheeseburgers there because they used to be $1.
Yeah.
$1 double cheeseburgers. My dad would bring them. And I'm like, Dad, I only have one friend here. Why'd you bring 20 burgers? He's like, well, for tomorrow. And I'm like, what do you mean? You don't warm up McDonald's for the next day? I'm talking a lot of bash about my dad.
Okay. I know. That's why I knocked on wood. So I was like, Mother, I love and appreciate you. Hopefully she's not watching this.
My dad would never watch this. He was about to turn out a
It's
computer.
fine.
It's good. We're good.
My mom's going to be like, happy 1,000 subs. And she'll come in here and I'm just talking mad smack.
It's right. You have the mods that'll like delete it. If my dad says something,
they'll block her. It's fine. No, I just feel like it was a little strange. Cookie starts 7 a.m. at your dad's house.
They want to know, are our parents in cahoots? Duh. They're
probably. They call each other that same year, and
they're like, in-laws. Come on.
Frack with them. In-laws. Oh my god. Stop
I
it.
want it to be a thing. I want someone to say it or believe it.
I mean, if we double down on TikTok, it won't take long. Oh, my family is in the running every year for Family in the World. So Christmas is whatever I want. Interesting. Skiing, that's fun. Okay, dang.
But I don't know. There's something about like my mom also, to give it to my mom. Mm-hmm. My mom enjoys having her Thanksgiving, whether it be the same week, same day, or if the family's not available, she'll do it a week prior, 2 weeks prior, 2 weeks after. So that way she can make her Thanksgiving for the family.
Yeah.
And so this week or next week, we're going home. And I was just like, Mom, my dad's having surgery. So she's going to be like helping him out. And my younger brother is having some kids sick with his kids sick with some disease or whatever. So my mom's like, not a disease, sorry.
Yeah, they're just ill. They're not feeling well. They have cancer or some crap.
I know, how horrible. No.
They're not well.
They're not well. And
which is typical kids.
So it was just, I was like, Mom, let's take off the pressure. Let's take off being able to just like, and let's enjoy Thanksgiving. Let's go out. Let's go out and find a dinner that we could have, or something that is easier for us. We don't even have to eat Thanksgiving or turkey. We could do something else for us, or let's make it easier. No. It's not hard for me. The oven does the cooking. I don't. And I was like, that's so not true, but okay.
Okay.
But it's the mom's way of like wanting to be a part of it, I guess.
Yeah. She
wants to show her love.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe her, like, what is it? Your love language is like acts of service.
Mm-hmm. She was like, your father never helps me anyways. What's different this year?
Oh, you're like,
we need
McDonald.
We need a shade button.
Shade.
Yo.
We have a damn button for the show, but Cosmo doesn't use it as much.
Well, give it to me.
We gotta talk to him about it. Cosmo, are you here? We gotta use the damn button more.
Damn.
But we were kind of starting to talk about goals, and we were starting to talk about how you have clients coming in and not really putting a lot of pressure on New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. So.
And I would like to piggyback off of that in a positive way and just say that as somebody who's currently writing an ebook, most of you probably know that it's about goal setting and accomplishing goals. And it's actually going really weirdly well for me. Like, it's been a nice, easy process. But one thing that I've learned in the process of like achieving goals and like how I'm able to achieve so many of them in such a short amount of time is, one, by not putting pressure on New Year's resolutions, by starting early. Because personally, I find that New Year's resolutions kind of set you up for failure because everybody's busy working on themselves and there's not really a sense of community so much. And I don't know that goals ever have a perfect time. I think it's always good to, like, if there's a goal that you're trying to accomplish, like, make little mini steps, and like every day, if you can, try to, put time to that goal so that way you can accomplish it. And I just feel like, why wait for New Year's? Like, why wait if this is something you're passionate about and you want to do? Why not start now?
It's true. I have a hard time when I have clients who would either break up with me during this time, or they're like,
oh, no.
Hey, so in January, I really want to start training with you. And I'm like, why are you waiting till January, you guys? Like, I get it if financials are an issue or you are, I don't know. I don't get it.
I
I
don't
get it to an
either.
extent. Like, it's like
financially makes sense if they like need to make up, like build up some money. I get that. But why wait till January when you can just?
Because then you have like 2 months. Imagine where you could have been in 2 months by starting in January at this, if you were to start now, and I think everyone puts so much pressure on what the future holds or like that big goal that's out there. And it needs to be precise. It needs to be smaller and it needs to be now. Like, you know what? Yes. Okay. You're probably not going to have the goal of having a personal trainer until January. But what goal are you going to do now? Well, I'm going to go to the gym every single day, or I'm going to go to gym and take one class a week, or something that you're going to allow yourself to see your commitment, see your goals, because it's not going to shift overnight. It's not going to shift in January 1st. And it's not going to be once you have a trainer, everything gets fixed. Like, no, it just
start small.
Come on, make a small little adjustment and fix what's something you want to see yourself doing more. Don't really focus on what's bad about yourself. Just like, what can you incorporate that's better? And what shift can I make to make something better with my choices? And it's amazing. You'll start noticing the inflammation your stomach has, where you always feel bloated, ends up being taken care of by eating right, or getting enough sleep, or or just taking
care of yourself.
Taking care of yourself.
Like, there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, and I don't feel like there's anything cringy about it. I don't feel like when people brag about like, oh my God, I only got like 1 hour of sleep last night, or like, oh my God, I'm working so hard to the bone and I'm exhausted. To me, that it's like not cute. I get kind of like, oh, yeah, you're like not prioritizing your health right now. That's not like fun or cute. Like,
it's a turn off.
Wash your face, brush your teeth.
Come on.
Go to the gym.
Put some deodorant on.
Yeah. And also, I feel like the nice thing about going to a gym is that, like, what is sleep? What is sleep? I know, right? I get it. I feel like the nice thing about like going to the gym is that like a lot of people actually really have that goal every January. I feel like that's the time where most people want to like, I want to lose weight, or I want to do a dry January, which is what I usually do. It's easy to find somebody that wants to do it with you. But why wait till January when you can like lock in that, codependency early? Especially because like, if you let yourself go these 2 months and then want to like stop it, like you can't. You have to like stop it now, so that way you're better and you're ready to take a bigger step in January. Not trying to reverse everything that you did for these last 2 months. 100%. Like, here's January, like, right? Like, here's where you are right now. And you're like, oh, I'm going to eat a lot. I'm going to drink a lot. I'm going to not go to the gym. And then January, you're working hard to get back to where you were before you decided to make January the goal month. Yeah. When you could have been up here. Exactly. So I hate New Year's resolutions. I hate to say it, but I do. I really do. I think make resolutions or goals. Small goals. Make goals all the time. Like, no one will ever say that you dreaming big or setting a goal is stupid. And if they do, then you shouldn't be friends with them. I agree. Period. New year, new me. I'm like, nope, same bitch. Same witch. Same witch. Good adjustment. Same witch all the way. New year, same witch. Yeah. New year, new witch. But are you the good witch or the bad witch? I'm both. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Oh, that sounded good. Yeah, thank you. Very nice. I'm actually going to be working on a voiceover reel soon, too. We're fired. Who's running the Delulu Canoe? It says you're both fired. Who's running is that Chompy? Yeah. It's from Delulu Canoe. I'm like, it's not me. Chompy's we failed. You know what? On that note, we got to go. Who is it? Cosmo says I am. Wait, Cosmo, are you being Delulu too? Way to go, Cosmo. Call us out. I feel good. No, it's... Oh, it's one-eyed. I wasn't sure who it is. That's funny. Awesome. That's so funny. I gotta tell everybody else that runs it that I have some other people now helping. So to end on, do we have another topic or is that it? We hit them all. Wow. In an
In
hour and
2
10.
minutes.
Hey,
Oh,
good job. We did pretty good. Just to put an end button on this, if you are watching the VOD later, because YouTube will save this and people can watch it later, please remember we are so close to hitting monetization. We're close in the sense that we need to double the viewership that we had from like 2 weeks ago. So I'll let you guys know in about a week how many views get tabulated and how close we are. But please go back and watch your favorite episodes. Don't just watch the same one over and over again. YouTube won't count it as a view. Go, and the new mods on here have made playlists. So there should be a playlist of Am I the A-Holes if you love listening to those.
Oh, cool.
Go ahead and listen to those. If you love the guest episodes, there should be a guest episode playlist happening soon. So go and rewatch your favorites. Go watch the episode JP is on.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have an Instagram to promote it, but
yeah,
go watch it. There's tons of episodes that are like my favorite. Like the Dragon Con one is a good one. The very first January one where I yap for like 20 minutes straight is good. The How to Be Successful on Social Media. Those are a couple of my favorites that I wrote and did myself. But yeah, please watch them. Watch the episodes because we're so close, and it would be nice to even make $1 for our time here. I think we're close to qualifying for memberships as well. So we'll probably make a membership tier as well.
Yay.
If you're interested in helping support, I'll probably draw some little emotes while I'm gone this week. So yeah, I think that's everything I have is, to support the show.
It was good.
Go check out JP's TikTok.
And we're
Right?
probably, go see my TikTok at John Paul Batista -Vody. I think it's under JPB Fitness.
I think it's under a different name that the tag is not your John Paul.
No?
Batista, though. I don't think.
My tag is JPB Fitness.
Okay, JPB
Fitness.
But then the name is your
John
full
Paul
name.
Fody Batista. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll put it in the thing. Get
Nice.
out in the canoe. Yes.
Yeah. We will not talk about Wicked next week.
Yeah. If we see the movie.
That's true.
Because doesn't it come out next week?
It comes out Tuesday.
Thanksgiving Day?
Early screening starts tomorrow for Amazon members.
Oh,
If you have an
Prime.
Amazon member, you want to bring someone, I'm available.
Damn, I want to watch it, but I won't be able to.
You won't be here.
No.
Woo.
Makes me sad.
All right,
But
we won't talk about
see
it until
eventually.
next May.
So yeah, we will see you guys next Wednesday, right? Or no, Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Whatever day we normally do, Tuesday. Tuesday is the day, and I think we still are aiming for 2 p.m. PST. Keep an eye on the community tab where I make posts if we're running late or what's going on. So yeah, check it out. That's everything I got. So we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Woo! Will Thanksgiving have happened already?
No.
Okay, get ready for Thanksgiving.
We could eat in front of everyone. We could just bring on Thanksgiving. That'd be fun.
I know Cosmo really wants to do a Thanksgiving.
Uh-oh.
He wants to do a mukbang and us sit here and eat and talk, which we could do. We could have him come over. We could do it as a live stream.
But then people are talking with their mouth full.
I mean, we're not on the ASMR microphone, so it's not as
Okay. That's true.
Cosmo's like, yes.
Turkey.
Okay, bye.
This
Where's
is our
the end
song.
button?
This is our song to finish the show.
Yeah.
Finish
Woo,
the
woo,
show.
woo,
We
woo.
gotta
Yeah,
finish.
yeah.
Finish.
Okay, bye.
Finish the show. Finish the show.
Wait, still